hiphop.com.
Now, it's just real important because in this hip-hop shit, certified veteran status is always very, very necessary to salute and acknowledge. For all the new jacks, first of all, before we get into the new stuff, explain your come-up, man. Explain how it was when you were coming up, how you made your way through the scene and all that. Take us back, man.
Alright, I started back, I'm from the South Bronx, New York City, Patterson's Project. That's where I'm from, Patterson Project. Right there, man. I started rhyming in 1979. And hip-hop started in 73.
Wow.
And I was right there since I was 3 years old, and my mom still lives in the project right now. I'm trying to get my mom out to PJ, so I'm on the mission right now. So, since 10 years old, 1979. So I started rhyming then, and I made my first record in 1988. So from 88 to this present date, 2 more years, I make 20 years in the hip-hop record industry for Percee. And that's why I call my album Perseverance.
That's the embodiment of the word, man. Now take us back to Patterson Project. Just the other week we had AG up in here.
He's from my project.
And I asked him, I said, yo, AG, man, who inspired you and who made you think that you could do this thing? And the first name out of his mouth was Percee, man.
Wow.
Explain the scene as far as the battle scenes. And I mean, I heard some legendary stories with you traveling to other projects, going head to head with cats like Lord Finesse and all that.
Lord Finesse battled me on my project, but I did seek him out of his own project from looking for me on my project, and he didn't find me. I went around his way, didn't find him, but I just wanted to know I'm out here looking for you the way you're looking for me. You know what I'm saying? Then we finally met up back in my project. He came and we met, but the smartest thing we did was videotape.
Right.
And that's on the movie called SBS. Yeah, we battled a lot of actual footage. Hollywood makeover shit, the actual footage.
Alright, man. Now, as I said, you definitely gave birth to that rapid fire kind of flow. You were really way ahead of your time with that, man. When did you develop that? How did you develop that? And just speak about your whole style and how you came into making your sound as Percee.
Okay, well, I was inspired by all the pioneers. First of all, I want to give thanks to all the pioneers back in the days. Kool Herc, Bambaataa, Flash, Theodore, Cold Crush, No Fantastic Furious.
You know what, man? You know what cat is really on top of things and really kicking in doors when he shouts out nothing but DJs. Like you don't really have MCs to. You know what I mean? Like you said, you set off in '79. Where'd that rapid fire flow come from? How did you develop that?
Well, I was inspired by people like Treacherous 3, Kool Moe D. You know what I'm saying? Fearless Ball, Tila Rock. Tila Rock is a special case brother from Treacherous. So I grew up watching cats on the street. From my uncle Jesse, and then DJ Coolie Breeze at the time. He was down with Tila Rock. Okay. So, you know, his first crew is called the Undefeated Force, and my uncle Coolie Breeze is a part of. If you ask Tila Rock, he'll tell you. But I had that. You know what I'm saying? My oldest brother was in the crew, so I had family members doing it, and the people out in the parks, right out my window out in the streets. So that inspired me. People like Treacherous 3, all the old school pioneers doing their thing. But listening to people like Treacherous 3, Fearless Ball, Melly Mel, and like those dudes, when they rhymed, they was on another level. They didn't try to be the average, all to the beat. They was trying to take it to another level. Right. So that's what inspired me to build up the vocabulary and all that, read the books, take knowledge. When I went to school, science classes, and new words I could use, put in rhyme form, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is.